Okay, I purchased this Fan-Tastic Vent in good faith from a guy on Craigslist. He was willing to ship it to me, which was very nice. This was one of the top of the line ones, the 6600 model with the remote control, rain sensor. Remote control is really nice because our ceiling is up quite high, so it's very hard to reach the vent to open and close it, turn it on and off. And I tested it before I installed it, and it did not work. I could just get a little movement out of the fan, just a real slight movement, but in all, I couldn't get it to work. I bypassed all the switches on it, the forward reverse switch, the dome switch, the rain sensor switch, and fresh batteries in the remote control. The remote control lit up and whatnot, but couldn't get it to work. I called the 1-800 number, which was very helpful. Fan-Tastic Vent 1-800 number. The lady there was very helpful, giving me some ideas on what to do. I just couldn't get it to work. So she suggested that I wanted to replace the control board in it, but she said, that was hit and miss. There was one on Amazon, a control board for $75, but I didn't know if that was going to work for me. The lady at Fan-Tastic Vent suggested their upgrade kit. They make a 7350 upgrade kit, which you can just take the guts out of this model and put in the guts of the model 7350 upgrade kit with the wireless remote. So that's what I did. She had a list price of close to $200, but she told me shop around, you can find them less expensive. So I found a boat and camper place that was selling these for $1.50, and that's what I did. Upgrade kit, wireless remote. So it comes with a brand new wireless remote. Kit includes all of these items here. Hold on, I gotta get the cat. You gotta stay out, Mocha. Sorry. So all these items here, this is really nice because this kit also has an increased motor to raise and lower the dome. So I think it used to be maybe 8 rotations per minute, or RPMs, and now this one I think is either 11 or 15 RPM, so the dome goes up a lot faster. If that's important to you or not, I don't know. A new lift arm and motor. Okay, it's got the built-in thermostat. Obviously the wireless remote. I think this wireless remote is the old one was an RF radio frequency wireless remote. This one is the it escapes me, the new one, like your television uses. Again, and it comes with a new rain sensor, so which is nice, and a new screen. So I'm gonna pull the guts out of my old one. Hold on a second. Oh yes, sorry. Mocha found her way to my furnace. She went in the back underneath the camper. I have the lid open, the storage lid open, and she came in. So let me show you what I'm going to do here. Enough of the cat. So I have the shroud off, and I bypassed everything to try to get this thing to work. This is the old one, the old 6600 model. The 4 reverse switch, the fuse, the rain sensor. I had a brand new motor and fan, and still did the same thing. It was not that. So I said it was a circuit board, so I'm not going to use this one anymore. I'm going to pull this gut, these guts come out. The fan, the motor and the fan stay up there, just the round guts come out, and I'll take that out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. So 2 screws on the dome knob to open it, and 3 other screws to take out. And then I'll pull that down and disconnect some wiring. Okay, before I pull that down and disconnect it, we'll open up this box and see what comes in the box. Comes packaged nice. This was brand new, not used, which was encouraging. I have a new motor. I don't know if it said how many RPMs or not. The old one I think said 11 RPMs. This one I thought was higher, but new motor knob, nuts and screws. Looks like a remote control. Set of batteries, remote control. Nice little remote control, must be like 2.5 inches by maybe 4 inches. Has a wall mount, so you can just put this on the wall somewhere and store your remote control in it. Instructions. Model 7300 upgrade kit, so I'll follow the instructions. Looks like some more user manual. And then this is actually the arm that raises and lowers the lid. So they give you a new arm. If you need it or not, I don't know if I'll need this new one or not. There may be a different amount of teeth in it that makes it move up faster, or who knows. And then you get the screen is already locked in. You get the pop and lock screen. That's already, it's hard to see in the camera I suppose, but that's already locked in. And the new guts right here. So this has the fuse already in it, the circuit board in it. Here's where the motor will mount, and there should be a rain sensor. Maybe the rain sensor is already attached. Oh, there's the rain sensor just hanging here. Okay, right there's a rain sensor that I'm sure goes up and around and sits up above outside. So I'll read how to do that. They have a couple other sensors on here. These two other sensors, I'm not exactly sure what they are. Probably a thermostat. So let's get this baby out here. I'm going to start by removing these two screws. We'll pull that down. The dial for the lid. Pull that down, and two wires will unplug from there, and then remove the other 3 or 4 screws. So this just came down and unplugged the 2 wires. Okay, I just that black wires, those 2 black wires with the red end on it, is the rain sensor that goes up and outside. I just unplugged that from the circuit board. These 2 wires here went to the switch, which is right there. So that was the forward and reverse switch. Or in and out, I guess, if you want to vent it in and vent it out. The white wire went on the same side as that white wire, and the red wire went on the same side as this black wire. And then you'll want to disconnect the power leads. I would advise you to either disconnect your battery or make sure the fuse is blown, or just ensure that there's no power going to the wires. You don't want any short circuits and stuff. And the fan and the motor, that stays up there. They call it the motor, the fan, and the bow tie. They call it, the bow tie is the bracket that holds the thing in. That stays. Okay, the instructions say to remove this mechanism with the 2 screws if you have a manual. If it's a manual operated one, mine is operated with a motor that goes on there. I checked out this one and the one that came with the new kit. They seem to be exactly the same number of revolutions, open and close it. So I'm going to leave mine in. I can't see this very well, but if you have this three-way switch on there, it says you need to snip the wires, really unplug the wires and snip the ends. And then they give you these, sorry about the poor lighting, these ends to crimp on the new wires so you can connect it.